There we go. I forgot to map my microphone. You should be all good now. I believe we should be getting desktop audio too. Hopefully. I'm gonna unmute this real quick just to see if this will. No. There we go. I forgot to map my microphone. You should be all good now. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's gonna crash my computer. I need to be careful about that. Okay. My computer does not like multiple updates at the same time, which is rough, to be frank. But alright, let's get into this. We only got 2 hours. Oh, I should have got a timer. Is there a way to do... Hold on. I should have got this prepared in advance. That's my bad. That is not what I meant to grab. Oops. I'm opening the clock app because I forgot to start a timer. Alright, 2 hours has started. This is as good as we're gonna get. So there's our timer. Ooh, well, as long as it doesn't break Unity. There we go. I'm gonna kill that music too. There we go. Okay, we should be all good now. I believe we're all good. Okay, 2 hours to start and we need to go. Let's go ahead and get us a plane. Boom. Done. Let's make this. Go ahead and get us a 3D object. We'll make it capsule. We'll name this player. I'm thinking I'm going to try to make this like a third person. I'm going to make this like a third person. Or not third person. Well, no, we'll go first person. Like a first person FPS style. Player. Our main camera. Let's move the side player. I don't know why I'm rushing so much. I don't have high hopes for this. I should have gone for something a little bit not 3D. That would have made a little bit more sense, but it's fine. Camera. I actually don't know what game I want to even try to make, to be honest. That looks about right. Okay. I didn't pre-make any scripts or anything because I felt like that was cheating, so this is all going to be off the cuff. So we'll see. Project, let's get us a folder, we'll call this scripts, call this materials, and hope that I don't accidentally flash any important information into the stream. This is a dangerous game I'm playing. Gosh, it's been a second since I've done this. This thing called the input system or something. Oh, input actions. That's what I was doing. Call this player movements. I think I called that movements. Player movement. Go ahead and add action. Oh, oops, I need to add maps player. New action. We're gonna add. Oops, not what I meant to add. Hold on. Let's do that. Add a new one of these. We'll call this player movement. Value vector2 binding is going to be, where is keyboard? What the heck? Am I dumb? Why is keyboard not an option? I swear I just did this like not that long ago. Value vector2 player movement binding. Can I make it a vector? It doesn't need to be a vector 3. I don't need to go up and down. Value vector2. Oh. Sensor, pointer, pen, master, pen. Okay, let's try doing this again. Like I said, I literally just did this not that long ago. Movement. Value. 2. And your binding needs to be so confused. Oh, I know why. Okay, hold on. I know what I did. Add player movement. This pre-made binding, and we're going to add a thing that's not there. What the heck? Let's try with 2 modifiers. There should be one. Struggling already. Vector 2, and then I can add. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Composite. Sheesh. Up. That should be our movement. Auto save. Now we got our. I'm gonna rename this. I think this can just be called movement. If I need to change it, I need to change it. But auto save. Okay, should be good now. Now we got player movement. So now I can throw that on my player. Player, we're looking for player input, system, player movement, camera, there. Okay, now that's set up. Now we have to add our first script, which I'm going to black out the screen for this for a second. I'm going to go silent for a moment. Just need to make sure no sensitive information pops up. So now I can go in here and in my scripts, we're going to take our player movement, move it to our scripts. Then we're going to make our first script of the thing, mono behavior script, call this player movement, or player yeah, we'll call this player movement, I guess. Let's change our player movement. Let's rename this to player input. I think that probably makes sense. Input. Make sure that updated on our player thing as well. Player input, yeah, okay. So now we got our player movement file we can open up. And then, yes, adjust the authors. We need to use the new Unity game engine. System, and then this is where I have to kind of look some stuff up because I don't remember this all off the top of my head. Okay. We're using some ChatGPT right now. I should probably put that on the screen, but give me a second. We'll get to their bubble. Ooh, that's a dangerous game to play. I'm kind of worried about what that showed, but it's fine. Controls. Let's get our ChatGPT thing going. ChatGPT, so I don't like clickbait people or whatever. Okay, now we're here. Let's collapse that. You know, you see all that. Okay, shut up. I can do whatever I want. All right. If you guys don't know how to ChatGPT or how to prompt ChatGPT, this is a good system. Just kind of give them all the information and then ask for what you need. It's going to make them the most accurate. I'm about to eat my words, I have a feeling, because it never does what I want it to. Yeah, move value vector 2, did all that, WSD, or gamepad if you want. Actually, this is actually really helpful. So you can do that same thing I did with the WSD, you can do with the gamepad, but I don't have a gamepad, so it doesn't matter. All right. Gravity. Inputs. I don't think I have gravity made yet. Alright, let's see. Let's try this. I don't think this is going to work, but we can try it. Load for a second. Running back end. Looks like it went through. So now let's test our game. Let's see. Okay. It does not look like it's going to work. So let's see if we got a console input. We did not. Okay. Let's see what went wrong. Let's say, can we do a test that checks this should give us move inputs, and we can update. Copy this, and I'll put it into our player movement. Just gonna load for a second, and then we should be able to test if our WASD is even coming through. So let's run this. Okay, it does not. I don't know if you guys can hear my rapid clicking, but that is not working. In fact. Not at all. So, alright, back to the drawing board, I guess. I'm thinking the 3D game idea was a little bit far-fetched, so I'm thinking we should pivot now while we're only 15 minutes in. So we're going to start a new chat. I'm going to pivot to 2D. Add player movement, player controller. I like this idea. Top-down collect game. Player collects objects. Score goes up. I like that. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to restart this. So let's do. Alright, so we're gonna have to. I can just do project. Universal 2D. We're gonna call this my 2-hour game. Game. And you guys are gonna see my Unity organization. That's not a problem. Doesn't really matter. Go ahead and close out of this. Don't save. I don't need that garbage. Making sure nothing. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Gonna make a brief TikTok post just to see if we can get some people coming to here. Give me 1 second. You guys are gonna get to hear me record this live. Cannot upload. Select video. Alright, we're gonna do this in the stream and hope I can capture it. Come join us on YouTube for, I don't know, what do you even say to this? We're live on YouTube making a game in 2 hours. Come over and visit now. Boom. I'm a genius. Is Unity open yet? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't run it. Oh no. Okay. Try to get some more interesting stuff. Trying to provide content while recording content is ridiculous. So let's while that's loading up. Okay, while that's not loading up, why did it go away? Okay, hold on, I gotta block out the screen again. Looks like it opened up with some errors, so we may have some issues. That's wonderful. I loaded up the app and I've already got issues. This is a great time to point out I have never made a 2D game in Unity, so this will be a blast. I actually haven't even touched the 2D game engine, so we'll see. Set up your scene, create a 2D object, sprite, choose shape, square, or circle. Rename to player. Wonderful. That's what ChatGPT tells me to do. So you know what we do? Sprites, square. Call this player. Okay, what else does ChatGPT say to do? ChatGPT says, name is player, add rigid body 2D, collider 2D. Got it. Call this rigid body 2D, and then, what was the other one? Rigid body 2D, and collider 2D. Box collider 2D, I'm guessing. That sounds right, box collider 2D. Okay. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Okay. Create game objects. Game object 2D, sprite, circle, star, etc. Renamed to collectible. Okay, we'll do stars. Just because I feel like that makes the most sense. Am I wrong? Sprites. Sprite shape. Close shape, open shape, sprites. I don't see isometric diamond. Interesting. What does that even look like? You know what? That doesn't look half bad. I'm okay with that. Isometric diamond. I'm gonna name this to. Damn it. Oh, no, didn't mean to make duplicate. Don't know if I spelled that right. Don't really care. That's her name now. Okay. I did not spell it right. I do kind of care. Boom. So good. Okay, add collider 2D. Set as trigger if needed. Collectible. Add components. Box collider 2D is trigger, just in case we need it. Okay. And then create background optional 2D object sprite. Scale up to your play area. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So we'll call this 2D sprite. Let's do a circle, because why not? We're going to call this background. And we're going to scale it to be 10 by 10 by 10. I forgot you have 3 axes that you need to do in your plane. So backwards compared to stuff. Yeah, anyway. Folder, we're going to call this scripts. Then we're going to make a folder called materials. Material girl. Sorry, anyway. The scripts, universal, render pipeline, global settings assist, and default volume. Okay, I didn't know any of that existed. So let's go ahead and create our first material because I want to be able to see stuff. So we're going to call this background. Okay, this is kind of in the way. Oh, it's smaller. Great. I have to move it. Universal render pipeline 2D. Wonderful, but I want to change the color. Why can't I change the color? It's taking way too much time. Did create a material, right? I don't know why I can't edit. Why is it? No. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. Whatever. Hold on. I gotta. we'll hold off on the material. ChatGPT didn't say to do that anyway. So, okay. All right. Add player movement. 15 minutes. Create a C# script called player controller. Attach it to player. I should have mentioned that in the new input. You'll need those instructions again using the new input system in Unity 6. Okay, let's get your retime step-by-step guide for Unity 6. Okay. Dang, it is really going. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, hour 36. I do gotta get this. Go ahead and do a save replay. No idea where those replays save, to be honest, but we're gonna do it. TikTok Studio, because I need to make some content section. Actually, I have no idea where to go. Looks like we're not getting TikTok count now. It just looks like we're gonna go without viewers for the first stream. Rough. It's fine. Gold to move players around collectibles and win all are collected. Okay, step 0. Okay, we didn't start at step 1. Wonderful. I feel like I'm already losing. Open Unity Hub. New project. 2D. Unity 6. Done. Project name. Quick collectibles. Don't care. Location. Where you like. Open project. Done. Okay. Install. Edit. Project settings. Player. Other settings. Active and handling. Select both. Or just new input system if you want. So edit, project settings, player. Okay. Edit. Project settings, player, and then what did it say? Oops. Ooh, I don't want you to see this. Whatever. It's whatever. I don't care. There's something important I can't imagine. Where was I? Edit, project settings, player, other settings, active input handling, select both. Okay. Like others at the bottom, right? Optimization, other settings, active input handling. We're gonna do apply, save. It's gonna do a quick restart. So now we've got that in there. Check both. Usually may ask to restart, do it, window, package manager, unit share, input system, install. Alright, forgot what I just read. Package manager? What did it say? Package manager. Window. Manager. We're gonna do Unity registry. system install. Look at that. It's already installed. Sweet. Wonderful. Alright. Body type, dynamic gravity scale, top down, okay. Create player, 2D, sprite, square, done. Rename player, done. Rigid body 2D, box collider 2D, done. Okay, create collectible, sprite, circle. I did a star or a diamond. It's the same thing, doesn't matter. Rename collectible, add circle collider 2D. Is sugar. I need to add a collider to this actually. Oh, looks like it has a box collider. Wonderful. Okay. I know it doesn't match up perfectly as it need to, in my opinion. Collectible, circle collider, is trigger, collectible, duplicated a few times, placed around the scene. Okay. Still don't know how to do the I didn't say to do this yet, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to get rid of it for now. And it says to create a few of these, so boom, boom. Need to make it big. Batter, boom. Okay, they're around the scene. That's fine. We'll get rid of them later, to be honest, because we're going to make a prefab probably. But duplicate a few times, place them around the scene. Add background optional, game activity sprite square, scale to fill up your camera, color light gray or something simple. We're going to duplicate this because I can't figure out why this isn't working. Make a new chat without it breaking this one. Great. So we do want a background, I think. So 2D object sprites, square. I'll call this background. Let's make this 10 by 10 for now. I need to give it a color. Like, it has to have a color. You need to go to project window, right click assets folder, create material, name it. Set shader for 2D, select the material. Shader, hold on. We need to select it from shader. Right. Shader. Ah, there we go. That's what we need. Just do like blue. Don't know why that made it disappear. That's wonderful. Okay, wonderful, it's back. Okay. Oh gosh dang it. I should just listen to ChatGPT. It's the whole point of this video. Okay, it says select material you just created in the inspector, find the shader drop down to sprites default. This is perfect for simple colored 2D sprites. Shader. I don't see a D2, oh, 2D. No shader. That's not an option. Default shader. And inspector, find the drop down, sprites. Geometry, test, transparent. Standard. I'm gonna make it like red. That needs to be different. What the heck? This is not. shader to use. See, that's the thing. There's just not a color thing. If I do 2D renders this, there's no color wheel. It always says, oh, now I see. Click the sprite render component in the inspector. In the sprite render, you'll see a property called color, usually white by default. Change the color. The sprite renderer. Oh, this is so not worth the time. Whatever, we're not doing a background right now. We'll do it later, because I don't have time for this. Did I do not tell me I closed it. I closed it. Come on. I cannot believe I did that. Oh, bro. Look at that, it's back. Okay. Oh, this is going miserably. I should not be this bad. Create player, create collectibles, add backgrounds. We did that. Okay. Create materials and sprites. Assets, create material. Set shader use to the unlit. Okay, I think I have to add the universal. It says I have the universal rental pipeline, but that's obviously a lie. Pipeline. Shaders. It's there. It's not a lie. It is there. I see that. Create material. Assets and see, that's the thing. It's not letting. That's such a weird issue. Why is it doing that? Oh, universal render pipeline 2D. Here we go. This is what we needed. Holy cow! Mesh 2D unlit. Mesh sprite unlit default. Sprite lit. Do we want unlit or lit? Did it say? Oh my gosh, that's I should not have that hard time finding it. 2D unlit, okay. So universal render pipeline, 2D sprite unlit default, and it's no texture. Select. There we go. Holy cow. 2D unlit. Drag. That's great. Material set shader. 2D unlit. I should have read that. Just read assets. Import new sprite or just change sprite render color for speed. Assets import new sprite. Assets. So import package or import new asset. Import new sprite. Assets. Import new asset. That's not what I want. Oh, that's really not what I want. I hope that assets. Import package. I just want a new sprite. That doesn't make any sense. I'm confused what it means. What does it mean? We don't need visuals. We just don't need visuals, apparently. From shader. I don't like offset. We're just gonna add the collectible thing to the collectibles and add our player thing to the player, and then we'll deal with the aftermath. Create player input actions. That's what I said to name it. Player controls. I like that better, actually. Double click. Player move value vector to WSD. Okay. I've done this before. This makes sense. Add player move. Okay. We'll do exactly as it says, because I don't want to clickbait. I really hope that sound is not coming through. I'll have to fix that in a second. Boom, autosave. Autosave. Done. Okay. Hour 16 left on the clock. Wonderful. Okay, now that we have player controls, Vector 2 WSD, arrow keys optional, save asset, done. Player movement script, player controls.cs. Okay, so this should just work. It never does. Create mono behavior script. What does it say to name it? Player controller. Okay. I should be able to just boop. Control A, Control V, Control S. See this buffer for a second. Wonderful. Okay. Now select player, add player, input component, player controls your asset, default map player, community events. Okay. Let's do select player, add player, input component, player controls, default map player, behavior. Player, we gotta add components, player input, we gotta drag over our player controller, default map player, camera. I don't know if it needs the camera, does it? Behavior invoke, unity events, move. What's I do? Expand, move, click plus. Oh, I didn't add. Oh, I did. Hold on, what? It does not in fact work. No. Unity events. It says to do move. Oh, this is miserable. We got a second viewer? That's crazy. I'm struggling. If you want to help out a little bit, that'd be wonderful. I've got almost an hour left, and this is what I got to show for it. Oh gosh. Body. Input. B, game component, rigid body. Vector 2. This doesn't make sense to me. It's like it doesn't. There's not a point where it's ever telling it a direction or anything. It doesn't make any sense. If you couldn't tell, we're making a ChatGPT game in 2 hours. I told ChatGPT to help me make a game in 2 hours. It said it could do it. It cannot do it. Well, actually, I think I'm struggling a lot. Oh, come on. Where was I? This part that I am stuck at. Yeah, I know. I hate Unity 6's input system. I don't understand it at all. I'm trying to learn it, and I just cannot. I'd rather do it the old way, in all honesty. I might go back to the old way if it doesn't do this, but I said I'd use ChatGPT. I'm not clickbaiting, I swear. I'm trying not to clickbait. This is gonna end up being a compilation of me just raging at this stupid AI. Use onMove input value for send messages. Make sure the action is exactly move case sensitive. Exactly move. What in my input actions? Player input. Yeah, but I don't see like. Input actions isn't a thing. You open input settings, it just brings this up, doesn't it? That's not a thing. It also says use onMove. onMove input value. I think I have this set to do both. Can I just listen? Controller. It says this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, let's try it. See, I'm not getting any errors. It's just like it's not want to give me full scripts. And I'm trying to rush. I've never used the 2D. Oh, look at that! Look at that! We got movement. Not very much movement, and it's also dropping. I don't know how it's doing that, but whatever. We got movement. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Now to an hour and 7 minutes. Okay. Hook up the collector script. Optional if done. Same collector CS from before. Oh, I didn't even get it set up before. Shoot. Let's see. Collector to update collector. Game object UI text score text. Oh, I feel like I skipped stuff. So this is the player controller. Create collectibles.cs and attach to player. Is that what it's wanting down here? Collector.cs. I like that. Okay. Model behavior script. Collector. Also, if you're new here, I misspell everything, and it happens a lot. I'm a programmer. That is not a good thing to happen. Anyway. total collectibles 5. Does it recognize that I have 5 collectibles? Or is that just... I only have 4, so that's... Oh, why am I doing this at 10 o'clock at night? Score 0. Score text, win text. Okay. I think I need to go back up here and do the rest of these steps. So, collectible script, player movement, collectibles. We got this. And total collectibles 5. Void Archer, Collider, 2D, other. Oh, so it should collect them with anything I run into, which is good for now. But if I had anything else into the game, it's gonna cause issues. Okay. UI for score and win. I think I did this. I think that's in there already. Player movement collector. Update score.text score. Update you win. Yeah, I believe that's done. Win text score. Okay, that looks right. But where did I didn't make a UI. Collector. Oh, UI for score. Game object UI text score text. So I need a game object UI. I didn't know this thing. Game object UI text mesh pro. I guess. Yes. Is that gonna be a restart? I don't want to restart. I don't have extras. Okay. That's amazing. I made a canvas. UI text score text. Text. I'm gonna name it score text. What? Oh. I set this to not 42. 24. Anchor top left. And I'm guessing that's what that means. I'm guessing that anchor is top left. Update. I'll go ahead and add this, but I think it's the exact same. It's a little bit different. Let's not do that quite yet. Score text.text. I do need to update this to match that. So we'll rename this just like that, which is the only difference, I think. Okay, let's do a little bit of testing. Wonderful. Okay. These, I believe I gave these hitboxes. Yeah, they do. It's trigger, size. Yeah, these have them. Put that down there. I don't know why. That's very, very weird. I don't know why that's there. What the heck? Oh, it's just, is that the, that should be over there. That's weird. How is this license set up like that? I feel like I should not have moved that away from 0, 0 actually. It's gonna make this a lot easier if it is 0, 0. Okay, that didn't work. Let's go ahead and try this variant of it. Update for a second. Tag collectible is not defined. Roller script speed. Like I'm supposed to be dragging the rigid body in here, no? I feel like I'm supposed to be. Like, how is it gonna? Oh, it's just expecting any collider. Box collider tuning, not trigger, collectible tuning, or whatever is trigger equals true, rigid body. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Rigid body, but it's not asking for the rigid body. Updating, see if that. There we go. So that's gone. I want to test it because I have the box collider and stuff on here. I still don't know why it falls like that, but it's whatever. Collectible is not defined. Zero, score text, UI elements. So, score text, do I need to do the canvas or the actual score text? We'll just drag that whole thing over score text. Oh, wonderful. It doesn't even let me do that. Really running out of time, and I feel like this is not. Checklist to make work. Component rigid body 2D equals 0. Box collider 2D is trigger false. Component player control LCS for movement. Okay, we have that, but I do believe I have the is trigger set to box or set to false. Gravity. Dynamic. Body type dynamic. Gravity 0. L 0. I don't know if that's gonna be the fix, but that's changed now. So that's why it's falling. It still has one mass. Do I need it to have mass? If it still falls like that, I'll get rid of the mass. That's fine, it's working now. That fixes that issue. Collectible game objects, component, collision to. Okay, this is collectible game objects. Is trigger equals true, tag, collectible, exactly. So is a tag a thing? Hold on. Do I need. There it is. Okay, that's why. Add tag. Add the save. Okay, so it's tag 0 collectible. Okay, so now if I tag it as collectible, I'll do it to all these real quick. I didn't realize it was going off the tag. That makes more sense now. I don't know. I've never used the 2D version of Unity before, and I'm literally strictly going by what ChatGPT says because I don't know how it works. Not defined. Okay, but they destroy now. That's good. That's a good start. Okay. Player collector score 0. Total collectibles. We'll call this 4. I don't know what the UI elements are supposed to do, but okay. Sprite renderer, color. I don't know. UI text, canvas text score, canvas text win. Assign both in the collector script inspector fields. But they're not. doesn't let me drag this there though. That's what's weird. I save it down here and drag it over this way. No, I can't. Okay, let's just get rid of that before I break stuff. Oh shoot. Gosh dang it. There we go. Fixed. I didn't break anything. Those still break. Perfect. Okay. Assign bolt in the collector script. Play mode collided with, confirms collision detected, score. All collectibles. Okay, so we got that. All collectibles collected, which is great, but we can't get to do the score. Okay. I've never messed with UI before either, so this is a new one. Create a canvas, UI canvas. So I'm going to create a canvas in an event system. If there isn't one already, canvas is required for all UI elements, text box, etc. Make sure canvas render mode equals screen space overlay default is fine. We're going to assume it's okay. Make sure canvas render mode screen. Canvas render mode is screen space. I think that's just what this means. Or like it being on the screen. I mean, rename it to canvas right click UI text mesh classic. Rename it score text, which I had lowercase it. I'm going to uppercase it again. Score text. Position it. Transform maker top left. Okay, so it's fine. So now that's moving it. I thought that's what this was. I'll need to copy that because I need to go back to it. Set property is an inspector. 0 for white or something visible. Done. Step 3, add win text. So we need to do the same thing, but rename it win text. So we'll do row text. Oh, adds it to the same canvas. Do I need a separate canvas? Position it. Visibility set properties on inspector leave blank, font size 36, color green or yellow. Not that it matters. I'm tired. Doesn't want us to leave it. Rename win text. It's 36, green or yellow. Green, because green means winner. Okay. Assign text in. So select player, whatever game it has collected SES, in inspector, collector script, drag score section from hierarchy, drag win text. This connects your UI to script so it's updates. Yeah, that's what I tried to do. It doesn't work. Score text doesn't allow. And you're actually right on track. What's happening is a type mismatch, short version of the fix. Create text and UI elements, but you're expecting a legacy text UI element. You won't let you drag them because they're different classes. Let's make this. Okay, so it is the collector script. I would have never guessed that, but I'm glad it did. We still got 50 minutes actually. We're kind of cooking right now. I'm not gonna lie. If this works, then we technically have a full game. Also, those tags are really handy. I didn't know that was a thing. That's good to know actually. Okay, player. This should have updated. Collector. See if it lets me drag these over now. Look at that. See, I think that was the last step. Player drag. Wow. Yes.
I'm gonna take a bathroom and go bathroom.
Yeah, these are. Okay, we're back. Right. Okay. So we've got this working. It is officially working, which is wonderful. Now, what else can we do? We got 45 minutes left on our timer, so everything's working. So Turn this into a YouTube-ready demo for Coding Hamster. Wow, I didn't tell you that. That's kind of creepy. Let's add a restart button. UI, text, restart. It wants me to call it restart button. Start button. Not how it creates it for me, but if I do this, click out here, do UI this, does it do it? No, it doesn't. Not how it does it, so whatever. Middle anchor, -100, set width, 60. Actually, that would probably make sense. Scale, 160. Anchor, middle, center. Why is height not a thing? There is no height, okay? Guess not. It's not like it really matters, but... Okay. And restart button, select, set, start, so... Start, we want to anchor this. Restart font size 28. Not that that matters either, but alignment center did that. Asset create, restart game. Okay. Script. It's supposed to be a mono behavior script? Yeah, okay, it is. And let's give it a load now. Which way to name it? Restart game, yeah. Hate that every time you make a script it does that. Restart game. Again. Select our restart button. Find on click. Drag restart button into object field. Drop down, restart game, restart. If you don't see restart, make sure restart game script is attached to restart button. So drag restart button into object field. Let's start there. And it's gone. Great. On click, restart game. restart button into object field. Oh, we need to start. Okay, hold on. That's what we need. Okay, drag restart button to the object field, drop down, start game, restart. If you do not see restart, make sure restart game script is attached to restart button. So now this should have restart button or restart game. Let's drop down, we should see. You got 39 seconds, or 39 seconds, geez, minutes. How to modify your collection out of this field, public game object restart button. Makes sense, figured we could add that from the start. In start, hold on, let's restart game, let's get this going. We'll actually do some programming. Like, I'll stop cheaping out and making AI do it all for me. Even though I'm making AI do this part. Okay, public game object restart button in the start, which we don't have in here. Oh, this is my collector script. Oops, I'm in the wrong script. Okay, we need to add in your collector script restart button. So let's do it here. In case I decide to come back to this game and revamp it later on. I can have them comments, you know. And start, so start button dot set active equals false. We'll start with that. And then inside your win condition, so inside your win condition updates. If score one text, win, and then we want to do restart button dot set active equals true, which makes sense. This makes sense. See, ChatGPT, you make sense now. Just watch, it's not gonna work. Let this run for a second. We should see that. We'll go to. It might just disappear when I start the game. Hopefully. Oh, why did it not? Yeah, but this shouldn't be here. It works. It just shouldn't be there. Sad. What does it say? The variable restart button of collector. Oh, I didn't assign it. Okay, that makes sense. So our player, he has our controller. Or I need our collector, sorry. Restart button, which is this right here. So easily. So now if I run it, you should see that the restart button disappears. There we go. That is a game, okay? No one can argue that is a game. We still got 35 minutes though, so let's see what else we can do. Oh, that was the wrong thing. ChatGPT. Okay. You win. You now have collecting UI score, win condition, restart button. Boom, everything you need. Okay. Add sound to collect, add timer challenge, add simple enemy, build for WebGL. I would love sound effects. I think that'd be awesome. I think that would make it a full game. Can we add... Okay, let's see. We have 35 minutes left. Oh, I guess, yeah, let's get, maybe let's get some colors. Visual polish. Not deal with that. Let's do sound effects. Publishing or publicizing stuff for free now, I guess. Let's do itch.io. Oh, excuse me. So we want projects. I just need a sound. Oh, it's just we have to look for a whole pack. That's annoying. Is there a way to just grab individual sounds? I feel like these are sketchy sites, but well, this one. Let's do coin. It's not a coin. I think my ears just died. Ow. What? That works. Can I just download it? How do I... I have to log in to download. Are you kidding me? So annoying. I don't have time for this. No way it's making me verify my email, bro. This is eating up valuable time. Bet you this goes to spam. I can almost promise you this gets sent to spam. I don't even know if I'm logged into my email. Shoot. stuff, it did. It 100% went to my spam. This website's shitting me out, to be honest. Come on. Oh my gosh, I did it already. Almost there. Yeah, no duh, I'm almost there. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, and great, and our freaking chime that I had up isn't there anymore. What the heck, bro? Okay, I got a sound effect. Let's see. Gosh, I hope it works. Can I import it here? Project. Go in here. There it is. That's a sound right there. That looks like a sound at least. Okay. Import Dragno assets audio. I guess I should make an audio file. That make or folder. Boom. Audio. All right. .wave. That's not a .wave file though. Does it need to be? Let's hope not. Select player. Audio source. Components. Audio. Source. And then on awake. Here on wake off. Okay. Spatial blend 0 is, and then volume 0.7. 5, because that was a very loud sound effect. Okay. We'll use this for all sounds. Wonderful. Update collector script. Okay. Add these at the top. A programmer in me cannot have messy looking code. It's never gonna happen. Gotta be correct. It doesn't need to be, but it has to be. So I promise I'm a much better programmer than this in other language. Like this C#, I don't know anything about C#. I'm learning Java right now, but, well, I guess Java and C# at the same time, which is not, probably not how you're supposed to do things. Update your collectors, only the important parts shown. So, if audio source equals null, this is in the start, so. Update score. I don't like that doesn't have brackets around it. That's not fun to look at. Here, 2D collector. If sound equals null, so that's right underneath. Score plus plus. Destroy, and then if one sound equals null, one sound. I feel like those not having brackets might actually be an issue. I don't think you can do that without brackets. I don't think it's a thing that it does. Try it. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I was thinking. I don't think you can do that. You can't. That's why. Wait, no, I did do it before. Does ChatGPT have to do the whole thing? Yeah, but I copied that, bro. You can't blame that on me. Perfect. Swag. Okay. And then that was a script, no? My collector script. So now I probably need to add audio to my collector. So this is our collect sound. Let's see if that works. Hey, we got a sound effects. Let's go. Search sounds. Let's do. Oh, we'll look for a wind sound next. Ready? No.
You win. You lose.
Ow.
You win. You win.
These are so loud. Over here. I think we got a winner.
You win.
Sounds like he's saying woo-wee. In here is gonna be our our wind sound, and then I guess we need the audio source to be. We need the audio source? I mean, kind of doesn't make sense, but as we'll need it. Collector component. It should already have all that. Let's restrict player's audio. I don't know why it needs it, but I'll go ahead and add it just to make it like technically correct. Sure, that looks all right. Collect sound, wind sound. So now we should have. Start. We got 21 minutes.
You win.
Perfect. Okay. This is still not centered, and that's really bugging me. Win text. In. Nerd. Bolded. Because why not? Okay. Alright, we got a little collector game. We still have 20 minutes, so what else can we do? Has anyone left in chat? Does someone wanna any recommendations or requests? Looks like we do not have anybody here. I should be surprised, but it is the first stream says we have 2 watching. Nope, 0 watching. Rip. Oh, okay. Alright. 20 minutes left. What else to do? What else to do? What's ChatGPT say? Let's see. Add countdown timer, screen shake, simple enemy. Let's do countdown timer. So I need to add right click UI text timer. So we're just doing the same thing. We're adding UI text. I'm gonna call this timer. Is that what I want to call it? Doesn't matter. Want this to say. Everything's in our collector. I feel like this is way too much stuff to throw in our collector thing. Timer code. Okay, start. We need to update timer text. And then our update. Have a true update. It just says update score. Update here? I don't think we do. Add this update method. Yeah, this is add the update method. So pink to pink. Pause. Anyway. I don't know why it does this. I don't like. Oh, it should be. Actually, technically, it should be. There we go. That down so it matches the rest. Void update. Holy cow. Add helper method. Add these below update score. Update score. Timer text equals null. These all need to go in here. That's insane, actually. Wait, what? That makes no sense. We already void endgame rule. Sorry, fine. We'll just do what it says, and then when it breaks. You give it the bad code, ChatGPT just has to correct you. How I know it's a woman. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that would be if I said the right thing. This is I'm programming. I cannot be talking. so store text, when text, place sign, 30. Okay, so I just have to update time remaining in my collector. Oh, it's running. Why is it running? Oh, please. Okay, good. That saves. Oh, that was scary. Script unknown. All this behavior is missing. Player. We need timer text. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Where did my timer go? It's not a big deal. I can add it again, but I don't know where that went. Now, if I start this, we should see that the timer starts going down. There we go, 30 seconds.
You win.
That's so dumb. Oh, it's so dumb. This needs to be centered again. I think I actually undid some stuff. Oh, that's hilarious. Let's go ahead and move this up to be proper center. Make this bold as well, because bold stuff just looks better. And we got 13 minutes left. What else can we do? I know I'm not learning anything by having ChatGPT do it, but I'm too tired. This is too much. I haven't done anything. I'm just copying code from ChatGPT. Holy cow. Alright. Now, I don't know if do we have a lose condition? Do we set a lose condition? Wait for that timer to go down to 10 seconds. Did I tab out and it still go? It does not. I have to sit here and wait. This is some real thrilling content. Did that go through? Hey, time's up. Oh, we do have a time's up thing. Okay, wonderful. Open our collector again, because everything has to be in the collector apparently. Time's up. did it say to do? I feel like that was simple enough I can just add it. It was when text color.green. When text color.green, and then for times up we want when text color.red. I feel like that's doable. Save that, and then if you go back here, should see. Yeah. Right now, when is our when sound? So, if one, else, this is our loss. When sounds. We'll do if. So we have wind sound up here, right? Audio, wind sound. We'll do. I have 8 minutes. Click. Audio clip. Lose sound. And then. We'll do this. We'll change this to. I don't know why I didn't copy correctly. Change this to lose. Lose. So now, should be able to go back here. There should be any errors, and we'll find one more sound. Where did it's not on the screen, sorry guys. Audio scripts and record. Gosh. Gonna pop this in ChatGPT real quick. It's so loud. Okay, that matches our aesthetic, I guess. Download that in here. That should be audio files. We have 6 minutes left. Fixed. Let's see what it was wrong. Public audio clips lose sound. Oh, I misspelled. I misspelled, of course. I think I said that earlier, actually. How I am a programmer who misspells constantly. It's wonderful, actually. Oh, that's so bad. That should not be happening. Okay, 6 minutes. I actually don't know which one of these is you lose. I know. Player, collectibles, lose sound. Let's see, 4439. Remaining 0, warning time 10. Okay. Oh, I just added stuff. Wonderful. I love when I do that. Okay. Now, we got to let this run down for 30 seconds. I still never got materials working, which is unfortunate. I don't know why these don't work. It's just how they're rendered, and I don't know. I don't have the. I didn't have the time to render these properly, and I don't know how to fix that. Unless we have someone else in chat. That's the second person today. Any chance you know how to adjust 3D or 2D object colors? Because I don't. I actually don't know how to do any of this, but you know. Great. All right. We got 5 minutes left. Now what we can do is we can. I don't know if this is set up to allow us to move off screen. I don't think it will be. No, okay. So yeah, it doesn't follow the character, which is okay. What we can do is we can just duplicate these a couple times. And we can give us some more collectibles to add one under the T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll do two more. 13 and 14. Okay, so now there's. Let's do 15. I like the number 15. Okay. So now we need to change our collectible number real quick. So we go to player. We do. Collectibles, total collectibles, we have 15. So that makes it a little bit more of an actual game. And with only 3 minutes to spare, I don't think there's gonna be much more we can do other than just one final play test to make sure everything's working properly. Oops. I guess we could update the movement speed too.
You win.
See? Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna say that's a wrap. That's a game. Yeah, I'm not sure there's gonna be much else we can do in 2 minutes. So, do what ChatGPT says. It says, take some screenshots. Actually, you know what? Let's get a full. Can we do that? Let's get a full view of this game. Oh, okay, maybe not. That is the full view, I guess. I tried doing Control Shift. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Restart. We can go off the screen now. That's a little weird.
You win.
That's all I got. That's a wrap. I don't think that was too bad for a first attempt. I've never done any sort of sprints or anything on game devs. This is, like I said, this is my first time touching 2D game development in Unity, so I don't think I did too bad. ChatGPT came in clutch, but also kind of sucked and screwed me over at times. But I guess it knows now. Just to recap, we got our player file. We got a few scripts. We've got a collector script, a player controller, and a restart game. We did not end up using the new input system, which I don't complain about because the new input system seems kind of stupid for 2D game development. I don't think you'd ever need it. Unless maybe for animations. That's the only thing I can think of. But it's also not user input. So I don't know. The new user input system's kind of odd to me. But, nope, got that basic. Got a basic game, basic collector game. Nothing too crazy. We got 1 minute left. Let's add. I don't want to open that. Yeah, no, I think that's gonna be a wrap. 1 minute on that timer. Well, thank you guys for watching. The 2 people that tuned in today, I do appreciate it. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow night. Not sure what the plan is for that yet. Maybe do something else similar to this or anything that's recommended. But yeah, I can't wait. There should be a video dropping on this probably tomorrow morning. And then yeah, love a like if you can.